All right, good people. We are back. Uh, and today we are discussing the controversy around my man Colin Kaepernick. So the real issue I have with that is, people and entities that I have not heard speak up in other social justice circumstances or on other issues of social justice, now all of a sudden want to speak up against this and let their voice be heard on this, um, which is a little concerning. That people are more upset about somebody standing or sitting for the national anthem, uh, more upset about that than they are people getting murdered in the streets, um, getting murdered by police, injustices of that nature. It concerns me what people's priorities are in terms of that, and so you know, America has committed every crime in the book, um, broken every law. So to come from some kind of high moral standard when speaking about America, um, and how this is like some terrible act of defiance in relation to what America's done is just illogical. Um, why is sitting during the national anthem uh, more concerning for you and getting more press coverage um, than people getting murdered in the street? This stuff's been on TV all the last 2 weeks. People are more really talking about this more than the actual things that the reason he's kneeling in the first place is due to the injustices, which are severe and well documented. But instead of talking about those, we're actually spending more time talking about the fact that people are upset that he's kneeling for the national anthem. So, long story short, I think our priorities are a little skewed in that regard. Now, my second point, granted, living in the United States obliges Colin Kaepernick and even people like myself certain privileges and lifestyles and comforts that you may not be able to find in other countries, which is granted. In another country, for doing something like that, he could get locked up, no provocation. I mean, he get locked up here too if you really want to be technical about it, but he could really, just get disappeared. They'll show up at his house. Next thing you know, he's in an underground cell somewhere, or just under the ground, if they really feeling like that, or just kill him and murk him, leave him where he's at. That's how it really goes down other places. But in America, they don't do that too often. That's not the standard. They try to deal with things in other ways. But the point I'm getting at is that I understand that this could go down differently in another country. But I'll return to a rule that we learned in elementary school: two wrongs don't make a right. Just because other countries are oppressive and other countries have national injustices and social injustices against their people and are doing the same things that we're quote unquote doing, doesn't make what we're doing any better. It doesn't make our behavior any better. When you know better, you're supposed to do better. And we definitely know better as a country and as a people. So I'm not really trying to hear that, to be honest. Last but not least, related but not all the way on topic, if 50,000, it's first day of football and just what's going on around me. If 50,000 people on average can meet up to attend a football game on a Sunday, and millions more people watching on television around the country, we can meet up and go meet up at City Hall and go talk to our politicians. We can meet up at congressional offices and talk to our senators and our Congress people in the House of Representatives. We can talk to these people because the real issues that we're concerned about, the housing, the poverty, the unemployment, the social injustices, criminal justice reform, jobs, healthcare, schooling, education, all of these things are being decided by these people in these closed, they're open meetings, but in these meetings that are happening in these government buildings and in these quote unquote open spaces, but the decision making power is happening there, and we're here but we can find the time to spend 3-4 hours going to a football game, so we can you know we can meet up for football, but we can't meet up for freedom. We gotta get our priorities straight, y'all. We gotta get our priorities straight. Society will not improve with us going to football games. Society will improve putting pressure on these politicians. So we need to meet up for that and get our priorities straight for that. 50,000 of us show up to City Hall. They're going to do what we say. 50,000 people show up to City Hall, they're going to do what we say. That's it. That's it. So, shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Salute to Colin Kaepernick. We need more athletes like him. We need more people like him in general who are willing to make a personal sacrifice in order to stand up for something right, in order to stand up for something bigger than themselves. We all could take a little lesson from that. All right? Until next time, peace.